You could get with this, or you could get with that. I think you'll get with this, cause this is where it's at. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. I think you'll get with this, cause this is where it's at. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. I think you'll get with this, cause this is where it's at. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. I think you'll get with this, cause this is where it's at. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. I think you'll get with this, cause this is where it's at. You could get with this. You could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. I think you'll get with this, cause this is where it's at. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. I think you'll get with this, cause this is where it's at. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. I think you'll get with this, cause this is where it's at. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. I think you'll get with this, cause this is where it's at. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. I think you'll get with this, cause this is where it's at. You could get with this. You could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. I think you'll get with this, cause this is where it's at. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. I think you'll get with this, cause this is where it's at. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. I think you'll get with this, cause this is where it's at. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. I think you'll get with this. this, cause this is where it's at.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Hollywood DA here with another goodie in the hoodie. We here. My new partners in crime. My partners, they're my old partners in crime, but we got somebody new joining the fan. But first off, let's get a shout. Phenom, what's good with your player?
Phenom 202 BDA representative. Yo, man. Got some good topics tonight. You know, shout out to URL Battle Rap. I got my Hollow to Dawn. I'm not excited shit.
Yo, excited.
Let's get it, yo.
And then we got a boy, a guest drop in, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Corey on the road out there. So I brought in the guest. My boy, that milk dud of a head you're looking at right now. Debo, yeah. You've been talking shit about me on these streams, man. I gotta get you, man.
All day. Now you get to get it live and raw, man.
There we go.
There you go. There you go. So we got a few just different topics. We're gonna hop into this real quick, man. First thing up. I mean, Phenom came through with the story. What you got for us? A throwback.
So, you know, everybody loves. So we kind of old out here. Making the band was the shit back in the early 2000s. You know, Diddy came through with a super group, so he had a big casting call. Had Chopper, Dylon, Freddie, E-Ness, Babs, Sarah, all the people that was in making the band or whatever. But now they're trying to drag him down, saying he was running like a musical prison, yo, making dudes basically sell their soul to be famous, yo. And what precipitated this was Freddie, you know, Fred from Miami. He was like, he was crying on Instagram, talking about he got PTSD, he wanted to kill himself, all because that was a traumatic experience. So what do you think about? What do you think about it?
I mean, just making the band in general. I mean, it was good entertainment. It was good TV. I don't know how they could have ever went on to have music careers. I guess nowadays you could, but back then it was a little bit different with the social media age. Like back then, making a band, I mean, stars are stars. People ain't all up in. I mean, you were in their business, but not their everyday life. So I mean, when you saw making the band Cats, it was just like, yo, this is the Cats. Like, yeah, of course. Made you want for cheesecake type shit. So I can definitely see. I don't know. I guess you labeled it PTSD, but yo, think about all the jokes from the fights with E-Ness and them walking for cheesecake, this and that. Like literally, yo. I know you got people joked on his ass hard. For real.
Yeah.
I ain't ate a damn cheesecake since. I felt like I was walking across the bridge. Yeah, walk across Brooklyn Bridge for a fucking cheesecake.
But that's the thing, like they showed the clip of Diddy saying it.
Yeah.
Diddy was like,
the whole way. I was like, man, what the fuck this shit. But I guess if you want to get on, you gotta do what you gotta do.
But that's what Diddy said. Diddy was like, how you gonna tell me no? Either you gonna walk and get the cheesecake, you act like I'm asking you to rob a bank. This is what he's saying to these cats. I'm telling you, give me some motherfucking cheesecake. Do it with swag, do it with style, go get my motherfucking cheesecake. And guess what they did? They walk and got that cheesecake. And it was embarrassing. I mean, like, forget, they went and got the cheesecake and they came back. Diddy won't there.
But that's the thing, yo. Like doing shit like that and seeing shit like that on TV, it could never really be a star, yo. Like imagine Diddy. I said Diddy. Imagine that motherfucker like telling somebody like Biggie, yo, go walk 10 miles and give me a cheesecake. What do you think Biggie doing? Biggie was like, fuck you, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the whole. Like, nah, bro. Nah, shit him telling like DMX or somebody or Jay-Z, like, yo, go walk and give me this cheesecake. These motherfuckers don't look at him like he crazy, yo. I don't care who you are.
I bet you he won't tell Sean to go get on no cheesecake.
Hell to the no. Sean put a bullet in his ass. And
but that's the thing, yo. Like
with the little Hispanic Jew shit he got going on now. Is that what do Jewish people do?
He's an Orthodox Jew, yo. Hasidic.
Hasidic.
Yeah, he want to tell Loon or Black Rob who get him no cheesecake. Tell Black Rob who get some cheesecake.
So do you think caught a body already, right? Was it Black Rob who caught the body and turned
Nah, that was G-Dep.
Oh, G-Dep. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Black Rob,
G-Dep
crazy
caught
too.
the body.
Black Rob kind of looked like crackhead on the low. But go
Well,
ahead.
he ain't here no
Rest in
more.
peace.
Know what I'm saying?
Rest in
Yeah.
peace.
He passed away like last year.
Oh, yeah, he
Yeah.
did, didn't he, man? My bad. Rest in peace. Yo, take that back.
Matter of fact, I think he passed away same time DMX did. I think the same week or something
like a week or two later.
Yeah. So do you think, like, we know Diddy, you know, we know he's an entertainer. He never fronts on that. That's his biggest thing. But do you think he put on too hard for the cameras?
Yeah,
like he had them doing stuff. Like he was locking the studio, making them walk for cheesecake, cussing them out, and it wasn't just even making a band. If you look at Danity Kane, they had they shit where they can only they had to weigh a certain amount, clothing and all that shit. Day 26, I mean, all the groups he put out, it seemed like everybody sold their soul to be famous, and they famous for the wrong reasons. I mean, I think Danity Kane probably made the best music out of them. They had the most longevity. But yeah, like the Bad Boy. I mean, do you know any of the Making the Band songs?
I remember they had that video. They had baseball or some shit.
See, that's the thing. But the only thing you can remember is all the crazy stuff, the cheesecake walk. You don't remember none of those, the fights, nothing else that's pertaining to the music.
Yeah, I mean, no, you're right. The TV made him famous. I mean, yes, like did Diddy go over the top? I don't think Diddy went over the top because Diddy knew what it was. Diddy wasn't there to make a real rap group. That was like the little side shit. Trust me, Diddy made more money after the TV show than he did off their music. So Diddy knew what it was. Diddy was like, yo, this is a TV show.
And he did a free and he did a free promotion for Juniors. Because Juniors gave him cheesecake for the rest of his life. He promoted them.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I mean, Diddy knew what the plan was. Unfortunately, the rest of them didn't. You know what I'm saying? They thought they was there to rap. Diddy was like, nah, y'all here to tap dance, motherfuckers. Get this TV. I'm about to make this money.
I mean, out of all the people who are making the band, I think there's only shit. And the only reason he's relevant because we follow battle rap is E-Ness.
E-Ness. I know Chopper tried to make a little run, but that shit ain't working. He was always
Because that's Chopper from New
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you had, the hottest rapper ever, spit hot fire,
Spit hot fire.
But then your girl do something. Then Sarah do something on the background, back scenes and stuff.
I don't know. But that's the thing. I mean, like,
because her husband.
Exactly, her husband.
Ain't nobody really care. Ain't nobody really care about the music that came from her.
But I think didn't he get arrested? Like, or they got divorced? She said he was beating him up or something. Don't take.
I thought both of them got arrested.
Yeah. Don't.
I think they was
I ain't trying to get sued for slander.
Yeah.
But
it's
research.
But that's the thing. Like even with with Diddy, he made them butter jokes, yo. Like you the butter jokes, but Chappelle had a whole skit making fun of you, like your whole experience on the show. You know what I mean? It won't even. I don't think it was a good time for them because if they came out right now, everybody. If Dalai ever come out, people know who he is because he said, "I'm the hottest rapper ever." Dalai. All that shit. But
oh shit, I bet. Yeah, it's definitely top 3. Oh, I see now. My bad. The screen messing up. I forgot I changed some hotkeys. But go ahead, yeah. But Dylon definitely, who's the top 5 rappers? Dylon.
Yeah, man.
Dylon could have done some Neutrogena commercials, but his acting was off the chain. Dylon could have been a Ninja Turtle. He should have done some Neutrogena commercials, some Noxzema,
Clearasil and shit. But that's the thing, yo. Like, and that's the thing. So I'm gonna transition off of that because I think looking back, it was entertainment. I mean, it was busting TV. Everybody watched it. I mean, I don't know anybody in the community who didn't watch it. but then you go back and look at how he treated them, and then start hearing the stories how Diddy was an asshole over these years of different people. I started to kind of feel bad for them, because it felt like, I mean,
I don't feel bad. Duh, come on, man. It's the music industry, whatever. Like, people are assholes. I mean, David Dash.
Oh no, I agree.
Jay-Z, they'll tell you they assholes. Like, successful people are assholes, yo. Don't become.
I agree.
He treated me so bad, yo. Puffy said one of the best lines in the world on the TV show. He was like, guess what, man? He's like, you gotta be here. This is America, yo. You got the choice to do whatever the fuck you want. Like, step off. Like, you know what I mean? So, nah, bro.
All right, so let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
I ain't feeling bad.
Yo, you can rap. You talented. Would you go through making a band? Would you put yourself through that on TV?
I mean, no, I wouldn't have did that. I mean, maybe back then I probably would have just because, like, yeah, I'm about to be on TV with type shit. But any thought involved, they'll be like, nah. What's up, son?
I would have smacked Puff ass like them niggas did when he was at Howard. Smacked him around.
You probably would have made it past the smack, though. You smacked, they'd have been on your ass.
You already know that.
They're like, you've been hemmed up. But
and then you know what they do? They're gonna hold you.
But no, I would have probably did the show. But I mean, it's certain shit though. At a certain point, I probably been like, nah, I'm good on some of this shit. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna be like walking all far and shit. Fuck all that.
Yeah. What about you, Debo?
Nah, I wouldn't have done it. Nah, ain't no way I would have done that. So, I mean, because like you said, it's opportunities elsewhere.
You know, there's opportunities elsewhere. Nowhere.
Not for me to bring a cheesecake back. Hell no. Nah. You would have got the cheesecake box. That would have been gone. So bring me a cheesecake back.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You got the box.
An empty ass box on the way back. Yeah, I'm with
the whole
you.
time.
So, all right. So let's transition off of something real quick. So I'm gonna ask y'all a question. We'll start off with you, O. If you was rich, or if you had enough disposable income, would you pay $23,000 for a ticket?
Oh man, sounds like I was about to ask. We should have asked Sam how much you think it costs. So. You know who BTS is, Sam?
That's the little Korean dudes, right? The little Korean Backstreet Boys.
Yeah. So they're doing a joint. They're doing a joint in Vegas, right? They got 4 night shows, 4 nights shows, 4 night shows in Las Vegas, man. How much you think a front row ticket costs?
I don't know what, about 1,500.
Nah, go over a little bit more.
I mean, these dudes just came out like they
international. Yeah, they're international. No, cool. Front row ticket. What you think it costs?
5,000 or 5 Gs. More than that.
Keep going up.
I'll listen to that as it's on the cassette tape.
I know, man. I want keep going up, man. What you think it is? Let's say if it ain't 5,000, what you think it is? Man?
Probably double that, 10,000.
No, keep going up.
More than that. Does that come with groupies? You get to entertain the groupies before you get to the show, the pregame show. Dude, that's some niggas' salary at Burger King that's sweeping the floor.
No, it's
minus the minimum wage.
Right now, online for a front row ticket to the BTS is $23,000. $23,000.
Damn. That's what else come with it? What come with it?
I don't know. You're right though. Now that you mentioned it, yo, you definitely should be able to fuck their groupies. Like, yo, if I pay $23,000.
Yeah. Let me get a Samsung TV or something out the deal.
No, I don't think they're from Korea, yo. So it's probably another brand TV, yo, like a Hisense or something like that. You won't get no damn Samsung, yo.
Like Hitachi or something.
But like, all right, so If somebody were to buy you a $23,000 ticket, yo, who would you go see? One person in history.
I won't go see nobody. I'll scalp it.
I'm about to say, like, ain't nobody on earth worth me paying $23,000 for one night.
No.
I'm good on that shit.
You know how many Geo Prisms I can buy with $23,000?
For real, all of them be rolling deep.
Buy me some Geo Prisms and create and hire some Uber drivers. I'll make some money so they can take them to the show.
Yeah,
but that's the thing, man. That's a crazy. I mean, like,
I gotta be Jeff Bezos. That's 23 G's. Like, it's gotta be
if I had the money to be that rich just to pay that money for a ticket, nah, man, nah, I can't see that. Won't Beyonce tickets like that too?
I'm pretty sure.
I know. I think Celine Dion had tickets like that. Ticket sales that high on them. Back in when she came
out, because she ended up doing the whole residency. So that's the thing. It's only 4 nights. So you know what I mean. You gotta catch them while you can.
23 G's though, man.
Nah, dog, I'm scalping that, and then I'm going into the casino to make more money.
You about to go in there and lose all your money? No,
I'm scalping. Somebody gave me the ticket, so it's free money. It ain't my money.
But I will have a good night.
But that's the thing, yo.
I would go get to the penthouse. I'm like, yo, let me get the penthouse. I'm saying it's gonna be motherfucking hangover park.
And that's hold on. That ticket is for one night.
Yeah,
that's a one-night ticket.
Yeah,
one night. No.
Yeah.
But you paying? Hold up, you gotta look at it this way too. You paying $23,000. You front row, so you can see it. So when you in front row tickets, you look it up like this. You got all these people around you. Your experience is not going to be great, yo. I mean, would you pay $23,000 for some box seats
at the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I mean, any event. Would you pay like if the Pistons make the NBA Finals, Game 7? Game 7
that's a different stage. That's a different stage. Yeah, if you had the money,
the Super Bowl was like $1 million. Like that joint Kanye,
yeah.
It was like $1 million. But you know what I'm saying? You can have a group of people there, I'm sure. You know, you split it up. Like everybody put up like 100 G's or some shit.
I mean, Kanye probably had to put up nothing because he probably just like used it as a business expense. I bet you all the motherfuckers that went to that Super Bowl, Jay, LeBron, Kanye.
Yeah, they probably found a way. Either there was a guest or somebody. But I know Kanye paid for his box because they had a thing. Antonio Brown posted like he paid for it. He was in the box with Kanye. But they proved that his shit was all Photoshop. Like he posted the shit on Instagram, yo. Antonio Brown, dumbass. It was like
it was one in the box.
And they showed it. But Kanye, he was in the box. Kanye had the shit. He had the mask on and shit. Like that's what everybody's joking. Like you pay that much money to watch this damn Super Bowl, your ass got a whole mask on. All you see is like 2 peripherals. Like ain't no like whatever. I'm like come on, bro.
Clown. That was Kanye. Antonio Brown, he's definitely a clown, yo. But that's the thing, yo. When you sit there and look at like how much they spend for it, I mean, I'll call it an experience. I can't see me paying $23,000 for one night or
nothing.
Nah. If I do, it's got to be something crazy, yo. It's got to be something crazy. Like it can't be one thing. Like if I had the money to spend, it just can't be one thing. It's gonna be like the helicopter ride, dinner, show. This, you know what I mean? It's gotta be a whole experience. Like the penthouse, it's gonna be everything. Like it ain't gonna be just
the whole 3 to 4 days. You're gonna have to be like that. Like I said that Gumball 3000 joint probably be worth just to get in on them super fast cars and race around. I think that's worth it.
But you provide the cars and shit on that.
You pay to get in and bring your car.
No, they gotta let me. They gotta donate a car to me.
I don't say it'll be out there in the Pacer. Say it'll be out there in the Pacer. Like, yo, what is gumbo?
Exactly. Give me a Fast and a Furious. Give me a Gremlin. I don't care if you give me a Camel.
Be out there in the middle, yo.
Yeah. I show up, be like, y'all something Chevettes. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the Chevette up in there.
But that's that's what I'm saying. I don't like. I know BTS
playing Mario Kart.
I'm telling you, man. Like 23 G's is a lot. I mean, and even the nosebleed seats was like what 400 Ollie, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Man, right now, the cheapest ticket I saw was like 400. That was for like nosebleed.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be like a motherfucking
hangover. That's a Zoom session. That's a Zoom session price. You watching it on Zoom for 400.
Yeah, there's no way, yo. I mean, like, would you? All right, so would you pay 20? Would you pay 23,000 if you can see a top 5 MCs ever perform a show?
All top 5 all together?
I mean, they wouldn't put say they say they did. You know, they do their sets.
I mean,
I would.
No, I'm good.
I would, yo.
Right now. I mean, well, again, it's probably one of those things.
But it's all relative. If I had the
disposable income, maybe. I mean, yeah, I would. I mean, but if I had the disposable income, I might just go ahead and go to the BTS concert, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck it, like, let's do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? A couple of motherfuckers can rap their ass off.
But I'm pretty sure the people that, I mean, you know, they
like pop stars. They make some good music, though. Yeah, I mean, like, if you like pop music, they make good pop music, yo. I can't front. Like, I like their songs. Like I said, I done watched a couple of videos where the cats be rapping. Like a couple of them dudes, they can spit, man. I was surprised. I was like, oh, shit. Like, they got a nice little flow and all that shit. So,
dancing and all that.
They got some skills.
They can dance.
Dancing. They can definitely dance. They dance their ass off, man.
So they shop, what's it, BTS?
Yeah.
The Jabberwockies.
Nah, ain't nobody fucking with the Jabberwockies. Nah, they.
No, the Jabberwockies.
They need to say Jabberwockies, your American Best Dance Group, crew, whatever. I mean, them motherfuckers was fly back in the day. I mean, if I asked God for a talent, it'd probably be the dancing to sing. I'd probably do dancing though.
I'd rather sing.
Nah, I'd rather dance, yo.
But I had to lie though. I mean, Jabberwockies, I remember like America's Best Dance Crew, yo. For real, I like that show, man. I was mad when it went off the air. Because, they had all the different styles and shit. I remember the motherfuckers used to put there like clogging type shit. I was like, oh shit, but they had some shit, man. I was like, oh, like, but they had some good groups up there, man. That one group, like Super Crew, that's sad. I know they
Super Crew, I remember them
Super
too.
Crew was, Super Crew was crazy, yo. I was like, yo, these dudes can dance their ass off.
And that's the thing. Like, I remember when they came out, but all of it came off of what? I don't know what came first. Did You Got Served come first or America's Best Dance Crew? I want to say You Got Served came out first.
Yeah, You Got Served came first.
And then American Best Dance Crew came out. Right. And they stole the whole swag with the Jabberwockies, yo. I mean, I felt bad for whoever had to dance against them, yo. Because they was on the show for a long ass time.
Yeah. What you say now, Sam?
They were clean. Their dances were clean, man. You couldn't really.
Oh yeah, they were. Keep talking, Flynn. My bad. I be cutting off. You gotta just keep talking.
You good? Nah. Yeah, they were. I think they still doing. They influence a lot of commercials and stuff now.
Oh yeah, they do a whole. I mean, they do tours and all types of shit.
Oh, they had a Vegas residency.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yo, because like for one thing, like Sam said, they clean, yo. Like their movements when they start doing up, like they be together, like. I don't know how many hours they practice, but for them to be as clean as they are, like such in sync and in step, it's crazy to me.
But you gotta look at it like groups like New Edition. You know, you go see New Edition in concert, their steps be good. Because they've been together so long. Same with the Jabberwockies, yo. But I saw the Jabberwockies, like I Googled, they was down in Hampton.
Yeah, New Edition was here this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the clips online. Bobby Brown, fat ass out there. But that's the thing, yo. Like the Jabberwockies, like I Googled them to see what they look like without their mask, yo. They got like one black dude and all like I guess they Filipino or Asian or some kind. But they sharp, yo. They get that bag, yo. And that's the culture out there out in LA, yo. Like the popping and the dancing and all that shit. I mean, that shit
They were
was
all, they were
fire, yo.
all former employees of In-N-Out Burger.
Crazy. Yo, Fino, I'm putting you in charge. I gotta step out for just a second here. Y'all keep talking though.
Yeah, we good,
Make them
yo.
own pies, my brother.
How the hell? I don't even come back.
Hey, Ollie, you remember my uncle used to hound you for the moon pies on at ODU?
Oh yeah. Oh, ODU.
You get a moon pie in your pocket.
Yeah, crazy, man. Hold on, I'll be right back. Yeah.
Wrong. If you say something like,
Right.
you know, you get one of their names wrong, and I understand it. I mean, fans are short for fanatics, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My bad.
So they
Hey, my bad
passionate
for
about
you.
it, yo.
I just want to say my fault to you two people. I forgot I can't leave because it's going off my screen, yo. So it went out for like 10 seconds, but I came right back. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. I'll be right back.
Nah. Yeah, and that's the thing, man. Like, it's funny though, because that kind of piggybacks off of the Puff shit too, because you know over their career, I mean, BTS is not the first boy band.
Nah.
They had a lot of iterations of different boy bands out there, and they like have like shit boy band farms over there, yo, like boot
Yeah, it
camps.
was another group that came out, man, right before the pandemic. They were pretty popular too. I forgot the name of my kids was talking about them.
Yeah, man, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, there's like 7 dudes in the group too, so I guess they gotta charge $23,000 a concert so they can pay everybody. Yo. So yeah, I definitely would want to go, yo. Man, but that's the thing. We're going to concerts and shit. Like, do you have you been out during the pandemic? Like going out to shit? Or y'all been?
Nah, I mean, I think we went fun, you know, like comedy shows. I went like two comedy shows since the pandemic. That's about it, really. No, I mean Busch Gardens a few times, but other than that, nah, concert wise, nah.
But that's the thing, man. Like you go to these concerts, you have a whole bunch of screaming teeny boppers out there. I guess BTS got a following for from old people to young people, man. I guess.
Oh yeah. The music appeals to everybody, for sure.
I missed
I was
supposed to went to the joint, the Wu-Tang joint with Tone. I missed Tone. I think Tone ended up going.
Yeah.
Oh, was it Raekwon and Ghost?
Yeah. And Jizza.
Yeah, man. But now that you back, Ollie, yo, I'm sitting here, you know, we doing shit live. Sitting here watching James Harden first game in Philly. They up one against the Knicks right now. Joel Embiid going crazy. The basketball is it's on ESPN. They playing the Knicks, so but it's Philly and the Knicks. So Philly been hot, y'all.
We know the Knicks are trash. The Knicks worse than the Lakers. Now they about what?
No, I was about to say, you said somebody trash, so let's get into it, yo. So people that don't know, I'm gonna tell them what it is. Your boy right here down below, Sam. He's why can't he say a lifetime Lakers fan? Because he jump off and on them, all depending on if they're doing good or not. When you hear Lakers fan,
I'm a Shaq fan.
Yeah, that's what he says now.
Shaq and Kobe.
Yeah, but guess what? Your boys right now are trash player. LeBron done brought in Russ. It's like, yo, dude, Russ, you gotta sit down last 8 minutes of the game because you be fucking up. He brought in all his old crew, all of them fucking up. So, I mean, we should
put the emphasis on old though. Let's say you say old crew. Old crew can have me because you know we old crew. We've been friends for over 30 years.
We talking about old crew far as having that AARP membership. Oh, doing they doing the hot ointment treatments and all that stuff. Bad knees, bad backs, ankles getting twisted, everything.
They hitting Shaq up, so not icy hot. Man up.
The Lakers, they're 24 30, 27 and 34 right now.
I know. Why they so trash, man? Explain to me, Sam. Why they so trash? Why is your team so fucking garbage?
I'm not a LeBron fan, so I like Shaq and Kobe. Y'all know for the past 5 years, no longer than that. I've been a Celtics fan ever since KG was still there. You know that.
Man, hold up.
Do I need to bring Mike into it? Y'all know I'm a Celtics fan, man.
Ollie, yo, I used to be a Washington Commanders fan, or a Redskin fan. But now I'm a Cowboy fan.
Full Cowboy fan.
You can't pick the Lakers and then go to the Celtics, yo. You just can't do that.
Y'all knew I only liked Shaq when he was with the Lakers, and then I like Kobe. Y'all knew I wasn't no true Lakers fan.
You don't make me go through the whole what's up chat.
What was the only team I actually liked in LA was the Trojans. That was it. USC. Anything else? That was it.
Look, I would say this. I don't think LeBron is the problem in LA. We all know that. And he's still putting up numbers.
No, he is the problem. He is the problem.
I don't think he's the problem. Well, you think he's the problem out on the court. You think he's the problem putting the team together? Or his play?
It's all his idea. I mean, this was all him. They traded everybody to get AD, which is, they won the chip, even though fuck.
I don't count that. I won't even count that.
That shit out. That's just the asterisk. Once you had that break, you let AD, because AD always hurt like he is now. Like, because you get your 5-month break for him to be healthy and this and that. Your availability is a motherfucking attribute. The best ability is availability. So between that and then they traded the rest of the people they had for Russell. So LeBron made this what it is. But he does the same thing in every organization he goes to. Makes people trade, like, to get who he wants. And so when he leaves, they all trash. So, yes, this is LeBron's fault. I don't care what he's doing on the court because his biggest decision was off the court. And they trash. Yeah. They could have had Buddy Hield, No, Buddy Hield right now be killing. He would be killing right now. Just all he got to do is shoot. Like, I don't have to do nothing else but shoot. And they would have kept some of their players. Like, it would have been the whole gambit that they gave up, man.
Give him a whole lot of players.
But I would say this. It is LeBron's, I'll say it's 50-50. Because LeBron, yes, he has a lot to say on the personnel. When I say a lot, he probably has the most say for the personnel. But the Lakers, they figured they could get rid of JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard, and then they got rid of Kuzma. What's KCP? They had a decent squad because KCP went off in the bubble. He saved them a lot of times in the bubble. But then they get rid of everybody, bringing non-shooters. They got brought in Dennis Schroeder. He can't. He's like a Russ 2.0. He can't really do shit. And when you bring in Russ needs to be somewhere else where he can do Russ shit.
But you take a bad shot. The Lakers. You keep saying the Lakers. LeBron met with Russ. He went to it said that's they had another trade. It wasn't the Lakers. It was LeBron. Look, LeBron gets all the credit when they win. He got to get this shit when they lose. Killing me right now.
So this is my thing though. Like everywhere, like LeBron has been the architect in a lot of different places and they won. He went to Miami. He brought that team together. They started off slow. Won 2 out of 4 championships. He was there. He went to Cleveland. He said, Wiggins, out of here. Got rid of Wiggins. When they drafted, I think they drafted Wiggins first. And then they traded him to the Timberwolves. He ended up getting him a chip there, but he ran against that team out west, Golden State. He went to the Lakers, traded everybody, got AD, so it seemed like it was working. But I think his downfall was bringing in all these old motherfuckers. I think they can get by Russ, but AD not always being hurt, Russ playing whack, LeBron playing too many minutes, and they traded away all these shooters. They don't got no shooters. And bringing in a broke Melo is just, I think that's the problem I think it is.
It's crazy because Melo was actually balling pretty good at the beginning of the year. I mean, he was balling like
till he got hurt.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, like I don't know, man. I don't. That's why I say I think it's like you said, the best ability is availability.
Yeah. They ain't got
home
no
weight.
So what's the Shaq fan got to say? Because look, now here the Lakers fan, here Shaq fan. So come on, Shaq.
Oh man,
wait. Let's see what you got to
say. But then I'm a Pistons fan. We'll go to.
We already knew we was gonna suck, yo. But we got Cade. Yo, Cade is killing right now, whether people want to believe it or not. Yo, Cade is balling.
Nah, he's doing good, man.
So,
but you know,
you gotta sit down all them old players. The Lakers, man, got to go ahead and get rid of them, man.
But I mean,
they had a chance.
I mean, they didn't have a chance. The Lakers package was Tst who's shooting like 30% from the field, and they offered a pick in like 2027, like a first round pick 5 years from now. No, they stuck. They stuck like Chuck.
So I got a question
for 5 years.
They don't. Would y'all would have traded Russ for John Wall?
I would have traded Russ for Bill Cartwright. Better yet, I would have traded Russ for Richard Jefferson. Get him off, talking from off of TV, looking like a California raisin.
Yeah. Richard Jefferson be funny sometimes.
He does, but he can't keep coming at my boy Perk, man. You know Perk, my homeboy.
But they got a good relationship. Did you hear what he said about?
Yeah, I know they do.
See what he said about Gilbert Arenas?
Yeah. But Gilbert said some sideways shit anyway, though.
He said some sideways shit, then that's what Richard Jefferson said. He was like, hold up, buddy. Because I think Gilbert said Richard Jefferson got drafted before him, and he knew he wasn't even the third best player on his team. And Richard Jefferson was like, you're right. I wasn't the third best person on the team. But then he started going into character issues.
And then, but then he came back and said, "What the fuck you do at Arizona?" Because that's the whole thing. Like, yes, Richard Jefferson probably was not better than Arenas. I said Arenas. It is Arenas. What the fuck? Yeah, he wasn't better than Gil's Agent Zero in the league. Of course, we all know that. But Arizona, motherfucking Richard Jefferson was a baller at Arizona, yo.
I know that.
They went to the motherfucking championship. Like he was a baller, yo. Like, yo. Yes, he was balling out. So, based off of that, I mean, Gilbert was on the bench.
Yeah.
That's why he was a second-round pick. Like, it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is.
But that's what, so I think...
He go to Arizona. Stoudemire went to Arizona, too.
Mm-hmm.
Not Amari Stoudemire.
Yeah.
Damon Stoudemire.
But Gilbert was, I mean, not Gilbert. Yeah, well, Gilbert and Richard, they was there doing like Miles Simon. Is it Miles Simon?
Yep.
Doing that.
I'm looking it up right now.
Mike Bibby, because I thought Miles Simon was gonna be good in the league. That's why I'm not an NBA scout. Because I was like, yo, Miles Simon could be good, yo. I think he came to the league.
He was after that. He was there he was there with Richard Jefferson. It was in 2001.
So who was he there with?
They had a big guy there, a power forward that was decent.
Hold up, 2001 Arizona basketball roster. Gilbert Arenas, Michael Wright went to the league. Lauren Woods went to the league.
Mike Wright was nice too.
Luke Walton was on the team. Trevor Hanau, he was good. Jason Gardner, he was good.
Yeah, I remember him.
Eugene Eggerson, Rick Anderson, Richard Jefferson. They had a good ass squad.
Yeah, they did.
But I definitely understand what Richard Jefferson was like, look, basically Gilbert Arenas, he played too much. And he ain't know when to cut it off. Like, he told a story when he was in the draft and they asked him, what do you want? If he wasn't playing basketball, what would he be? He said, I'll be a pimp. So the dude was like, oh, say it again. He's like, yeah, I'll be a pimp. And then dudes start going in like the Me Too shit before Me Too shit. But he just didn't know when to cut it off. And we all know what happened in Washington with the guns and shit and people's sneakers and shit. Gilbert Arenas, like, I will say this though. Me and Ali, that was probably some of the best basketball we've ever seen in our life. Watching Gilbert Arenas get out there and drop 50, pulling up from everywhere, Hibachi. He was unstoppable back then, yo. So I would say that Richard Jefferson, he called out a nice career, yo. I like him on TV though. I think he does good, yo.
Yeah, he does.
So I don't know. But back to these Lakers, yo. Do you think the Lakers will make the playoffs this year? They're in the 9th spot right now. They got 21 games left.
Yeah, they definitely making that. Well, I don't know. No, I don't know if they'll make the playoffs. They'll make the play-in. The play-in and the playoffs. So I mean, they're guaranteed for the play-in. But playoffs, I don't know.
I don't know. They 2 games up in the play-in.
But you gotta look who's behind them. It's
Portland's behind them.
And Portland's just sitting down Nurkic. Like, Portland about to go for they won a couple of games after they made these trades. And look, their management's like, yo, fuck that. You see, Nurkic is about to sit down the rest of the season. Like, he quote unquote hurt. He about to be hurt the rest of the season. Like, they ain't doing.
Nurkic got like a soft tissue injury, right?
But yeah, but after they we can still hear you though, Sam. You gotta mute yourself, player. Oh, fucking. There you go. But either way, he ain't coming back. Like, the Nurkic ain't coming back. So they pretty much guaranteed the playing.
Yeah, Dame ain't coming back. Yeah.
Unless you think the Spurs don't go on some kind of run, I don't think so. I mean, the Lakers, they'll probably play like a little under 500 ball, but that's what everybody below them gonna probably play. So they good.
How long AD out for?
The rest of the year might be. At least to the playoffs, he might be back. So it is what it is, yo.
AD, like, I mean, he's not trash, of course. He can play. Like, when he plays, he's very good, yo. But I've never been a big AD dude, man. AD is like. But you know, it's crazy. My bad.
Go ahead.
Somebody put up a stat. You know that, like, they compared, like, the Michael Jordan Wizards versus, like, the LeBron since he got to the Lakers. I mean, besides, like, after the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Wizards have a better winning percentage than the Lakers.
And they had like a 40-year-old Jordan.
Yeah. Well, I didn't realize, like, Jordan, well, I knew Jordan put up numbers. Like, everybody be like, Jordan was trash in the Wizards. I think it was putting up like 22. No. But before, I forgot he got hurt that last year. Like, he started off slow. Like, the first 20 games, quote unquote, slow for Jordan. Like, the first 20 games, he averaged like 20 points, whatever game. Then the next 20 going into the All-Star break, he was averaging like 28, and they was winning. And then he hurt his knee. And when he came back after the injury, like, his shit went downhill again. You know what I mean? It went down. Yeah. But for like, it was like, yo, he's ramping up. Yo, this nigga started averaging like 28. And, you know, back then, 28, this ain't the league where everybody score 130 a game. You know, back then, 28 was motherfucking 28 when motherfuckers was putting up 90.
Yeah.
So, it's crazy, yo.
No, they need to stop, man. And that's why when it comes to this Jordan-LeBron debate, it's not even a question who the best player is. Yeah, LeBron is big, strong. He may have all the stats. When it comes down to it, Jordan was that dude, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, they forget the Wizards year. They say, oh, the Wizard years weren't nothing. No, you just broke it down. they made the playoffs with Michael Jordan and the Wizards, yo.
Definitely did.
You know what I'm saying? And you're right. To averaging like 28 any part of that era. I mean, I think McGrady averaged like led the league with like 24 points a game one year. You know what I'm saying? So the scoring wasn't even like it is now, because you know now they changed the shot clock so you get more shots. If you get the rebound, go to 14 seconds. I know number 24. So you know that's how Russ get his triple doubles. That's how Bron get all his stats. And plus, niggas are shooting way more threes than ever. And Jordan didn't get his points off the threes.
Yep.
So, you know what I'm saying?
This is what somebody. Fucking awards, yo. Which site shows the awards?
Wikipedia, yo. Just scroll down to the bottom, like.
Yeah, that's why we don't lie to you. Y'all need to talk. Sam, talk, motherfucker. That's why we brought you in here. You'll be all quiet and shit.
I'm sitting listening to your ass talk.
Nigga, you can talk. Talk now while I'm looking this shit up, man.
Or basketball reference.
What awards you looking up?
But no, they don't put their awards on basketball reference.
Oh no.
Well,
so when your next movie coming out? Michael Illa looking ass nigga.
Yeah, I watched this movie with Michael Illa. I forgot I don't even know what it's called. It was like halfway through.
Was he the stalker dude?
When he slept with some white girl on vacation. Like he was at work, like a conference in Vegas.
I know what you're talking about, yeah. And
then she ended up being psycho and coming back and fucking with him. I was like, oh yeah, that shit was crazy, yo.
But he did a lot of movies like that, yo.
Yeah.
Stalker
movies. He did a lot of movies, yeah.
Him and y'all seen what's your boy name, man? Your boy Omar Epps. He looking busted now, cuz.
I mean, yo, man, Omar Epps is a treasure, yo. Like, you ever seen? Like, I recently watched In Too Deep about 2 weeks ago, and people forget how good that movie was, yo. When I say good, let me say that. It's a good hood classic. I think it's one of those hood classics that don't get talked about.
That's the fish burn joint, right?
No, that's what LL Cool J.
LL.
He's the cop.
LL was
God.
Yeah,
was God, yo. And LL, like it was basically like a black Donnie Brasco, yo. Exactly what it was, yo. Like Epps was like he was in too deep. He felt like he was part of the crew, and he didn't really want to turn on him. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing, yo. Like Omar Epps, you know. Shout out Total. You know, he's still with Shorty from Total, yo.
I forgot all about that joint. I forgot all about that joint. He was with Keema?
Nah.
It was the other one, the Keisha.
Nah, the other one.
Skinny one.
Nah, that's Keema. That's Vita's sister.
Okay.
Yeah, they used to be around Ja Rule and them.
No, this is what I was gonna say, but Jordan versus like, all right, Zach. This is my take. I heard this take on the Zach Lowe podcast. Shout out to Zach Lowe. But what if I told you there was a player that did this? I told you a player, he won two rings, 2 championships, right? Has both of those. He was the Finals MVP in both of them. Those 2 championships.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The motherfucker was an MVP one season of the league MVP.
2 rings, 2 NBA Finals MVPs, and 1 ring.
Won a ring. And was a motherfucking 9-time scoring champ. 9-time scoring champ in the league. 9 years. Scoring champ.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you think he'll make the Hall of Fame?
He should.
Yo, thinking about this, like,
he should. I'm trying to think.
Well,
that
don't
Kobe?
overthink it. No, don't overthink it. I'm just saying. Will a person with 2 championships, a league MVP, 9 times led the league in scoring? Would he make the Hall of Fame?
Yeah,
definitely.
Of course.
That's the difference between LeBron and Jordan. Jordan has 2 more rings in him, 2 more Finals MVPs, 9 times led the league in scoring more than him. He's basically a whole Hall of Fame player away from LeBron. You know, like that's what I'm saying. You'd be like, yo, that motherfucker will make the Hall of Fame. So think about that.
No, I knew the who. I would have said yes. I thought you was giving out Kobe style. I said that sounds like Kobe. So why
no, that's what. But
Hall of Fame?
No, that's the difference between LeBron and Jordan, MJ. Like, so that just lets you know he got a whole Hall of Fame career just off the difference.
That's crazy.
No, that's facts, yo. But that's the thing.
That shouldn't even. I don't know why people still comparing though, man. It ain't no comparison.
And he got four. And he has 4 more defensive first team. Or let's think about two championships, Finals MVP, MVP twice, MVP of the league, 4-time All Defensive Player in the league. Dog, you instantly a Hall of Famer, yo. He has a whole Hall of Fame career separating him from LeBron. Yo. Think about that. That's crazy.
Put it like
this.
That's
crazy when you think about it like that.
Switch. Put like you said, put Jordan in his prime and LeBron in his prime, and switch the eras of when they came to play. LeBron won't survive back then. Jordan will dominate. He'll dominate even more because the league's softened right now.
I mean, he'll dominate more, but I would never say LeBron ain't gonna survive. Like LeBron a beast.
Come on. He wouldn't. He wouldn't. Come on, think about it. LeBron playing against the Pistons. He wouldn't.
I mean, LeBron, you gotta think about it. LeBron is biggest.
He would cry a lot. But
he'll be injured.
He'll cry a lot, but he would survive, yo. I mean, he is.
I mean, LeBron, you gotta think, LeBron is as big as fucking Charles Oakley, yo, with guard skills.
I ain't talking about body wise. I'm talking about mentally tough.
No, I mean, like, I think he'll adapt. My thing is this though.
Yeah, eventually, like, maybe 2 or 3 seasons afterwards.
But this is what people don't understand. The years that Jordan did not win the MVP, he should have won the MVP.
Should have won it, yeah, exactly. Then,
Barkley should never won the MVP.
Shout out to Corey, Roy on the road. He was like, yo, he said, man, why Sam look bored? That's what I'd be like, yo, Sam can't be asleep, man. That's why we gonna get this. Next time we bring in drunk Sam on, because sober Sam ain't doing
it. Y'all got me being all conservative.
You just gotta let it go, man. Nah, but that's the thing, yo. Like we just talk your shit. Because the thing about it is, what Barkley won one. I think David Robinson won one. Shouldn't have won it.
Yeah.
But Barkley won what?
MVP.
Well, I will say.
I thought you were talking about the damn pie eating contest.
You could probably say the same for LeBron. LeBron could have won more MVPs, but just it's insane the difference, yo. MJ is a motherfucking beast, yo. And I'm a Pistons fan. You know I hate that. I hate that nigga, yo.
Ain't nothing like
LeBron.
Ain't nothing like.
I think LeBron hit like what 25 points in a row against y'all in the playoffs.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, yo. I had that's why I lived in Hampton with my brother, yo. And I watched that game. I watched it live. I was DVRing it because I was like, we about to. This nigga LeBron tied the game up. He tied the game up to go to overtime, but this motherfucker ran down the middle of the paint and dunked it. I was like, yo, how the fuck this nigga dunked at the end of the game to tie it for overtime? Like, ain't no foul or nothing. And went in overtime, he scored 25 straight points. So I kept that game on my DVR, yo. I watched that shit like 3-4 times, yo. I was like, yo, this
I think everybody stopped playing ball for Detroit because they saw Eminem in the audience.
Yo, it was probably like one of the greatest performances I ever seen. Yo. This nigga was hitting J's, going to the basket, he literally scored 25 straight points from that fourth quarter into overtime. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
You don't see shit like that, and that's the thing. Like, and I say that to say this. Don't get me wrong. I think LeBron is probably the 3rd best player in NBA history. behind Jordan and Kareem. I'll say Kareem because he had the most unstoppable shot in NBA history. And he won MVPs, he won everything. You know, even though it was a different era, I mean, I think Kareem is still the second best.
You said Kareem second best. And you put LeBron as third?
Of course.
Yeah. I can see LeBron like fourth, fifth. It might be
I can't put LeBron in Kobe.
Nah, he better than Kobe. Y'all Lakers fans. Y'all delusional. Well, you're
Nah,
not the Lakers fans. Y'all Shaq and Kobe fans are delusional.
Right.
Like he better than LeBron's definitely better than Kobe. I don't care. Nobody. You can't tell me no difference. But
look, I mean, like, but Kobe, I mean, LeBron take care of his body too. I mean, like, to pay this long, only have injuries towards the end of your career, and still putting up 20-something, like 27, 7 and 7 at 37 years old.
Yeah.
I mean,
so why he ain't sharing that secret with AD then?
AD's weak, man. I mean, like, if you go look at the Pelicans back in the day, it was empty 20.
Like they only made out there, but that's the whole.
Then the Lakers.
Go ahead.
Didn't the Lakers have a chance to get Towns versus AD?
Nah.
I don't know about that. Yeah, no.
In the draft? Towns was the first pick.
I'm talking about if they had a chance, I would have definitely went out to Towns before the guy AD.
But AD, like, they never made it out the first. Well, they made it out the first round once, I think. That's it.
I think they beat Portland.
Yeah, that one time. That was it. Like he's supposed to be top 5, yo. Like top 5, you only make it out the first round once. Like I can see once. Come on, man. Nah, you ain't top 5. You only make it out once.
But I think that's why LeBron secretly, I think he thinks AD's a sucker, yo. Because LeBron wanted to come back. The thought process was, this is why I don't blame LeBron all the way. His thought process was good. He's like, look, I can take some nights off. I got Russ and AD, who are younger than me. They got skills. They're proving they can lead a team. I don't think AD can, but I think Russ can, because he took, after KD left, they still made the playoffs. But LeBron was like banking on these dudes, like letting him rest during the season. And LeBron can't rest. He can't rest at all. I mean, it sucks.
I think the Lakers would have made a difference if the Lakers was able to get Chris Paul. It would have been a big difference.
Oh, you really going back, throwback.
Yeah.
Nah, if Chris Paul.
Remember they stopped the trade.
Yeah.
They stopped the trade, remember?
Yeah.
But LeBron would have been there with Chris Paul and Kobe.
Yeah, if you look back on the trade, actually, it was probably a better trade than the one they got. Because I forgot. I mean, they ended up getting Lamar and all them, but I forgot the original trade. I need to go to it. My brain's fried right now, but But either way,
they still got 2 championships. Didn't Kobe win 2 championships?
But that only because they did that bullshit ass trade with Gasol. And that was they traded for Gasol for like a pack of peanuts and got his ass. Like, you got an all-star for motherfucking for me.
I think Kwame Brown got traded. He was gone. I think it was Pau Gasol for Kwame Brown or something like that.
So think about that, man. I saw that. I ain't really got nothing else to say. I said just think about.
You're right.
You're right. Damn, I was going to say. Yes, hold up. No, that was for Mark Gasol, yo. Hold up, no. Oh no, they did.
It was Pau.
But they gave up 2 first-round picks. But even then, even back then, the first round picks was the end of the.
No, they said
the first round.
I'm reading.
I'm reading.
It was 2.
It was Kwame Brown, Lars Crittenton, Aaron McKee, who was old as shit by then. Draft rights to Mark Gasol and 2 first-round picks for Paul Gasol.
Wow. Yes, there you go again.
So it was a bunch of trash and 2 first-round picks that you knew was going to be in the 30s because they just got an all-star to add to Kobe. Like, come on, man. They could have put me in that trade, yo. It would have ended up better, yo.
A box of all-brand cereal.
But, if you look at the people they traded, Kwame Brown, even though he played 12 years, he ain't do shit. Javaris Crittenden, he locked up now. He was a head case. That's the nigga that got in trouble with Gilbert Arenas.
He was
got kicked out the league.
He was a better video game player for fouling.
Aaron McKee, Ollie Wright. I think Aaron McKee was on that Philly team.
Yeah,
he was in Philly forever.
Yeah, he was old as shit by this time. He was older than Philly.
Yeah, he was older than Philly. Oh, he looked older than Philly. Damn, he played.
He was. Oh, was it?
He played with AI.
Yeah, I like Aaron McKee. He was a solid defensive player, but he couldn't shoot worth a damn. Like, I mean, he knew his role.
He had no highlights. Only highlights Aaron McKee had when he came out of Temple.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. That Temple team, they had Aaron McKee, Eddie Jones, and Rick Brunson, yo. They was tough.
Yeah, that's a tough ass squad. I mean, in college, like them three right there is
with the coach, with the coach himself, the Owl.
Cheney.
Shooting on. I wish I had a towel to bite down on right now. But no, that was Jerry.
But you know, well, we gonna see if the Lakers make the playoffs.
They should have given Cheney a Fix-It-In commercial. Him and Jerry Tartanian, they should have did Fix-It-In commercials.
Well, he had some chocolates. That nigga chewed on towels like that was motherfucking experiment.
They would have been perfect mascot for Cool Smile.
That motherfucker Cheney had all them damn shits on his face too, yo. The moles on his face and shit. Now, I know we
know those was dark liquor lines.
Yeah, I mean, I was shout out to Jerry the Shark, yo. That motherfucker said, "Fuck it, yo, y'all don't want these players? I'll take them all." Like, oh, you got a drug charge? I don't care. You got a gun charge? I don't care. Oh, you kidnapped somebody? Can you dribble? Like, come on. Like, that motherfucker said,
beat your baby mama.
Yeah, come on to the squad. He said, "Can you jump?"
Yeah, that's Jerry Jones style. We take all criminals.
Hey yo, shout out to Jerry Tarkanian. You know, he did something that every black person in America loved back in the day. They beat the shit out of Duke by 30 in the national championship. But that's the thing. I feel like we can do a whole show just about 90s college basketball.
Now that squad, that squad was fucking stacked.
Man, dog, that's when
they went undefeated and lost. I was so pissed they lost that. They had the greatest. We had the greatest high with them and one of the greatest lows. And
they ended up losing to Duke in the championship, didn't they?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, because they lost to Duke.
But you know what's crazy? I was talking. Mike was talking. I said when you name that squad, man, everybody name all the highlight players. You know me, I like the players that people don't highlight. Motherfucking George Eccles. you gotta name the underdog.
I remember
players.
George Eccles.
I remember George Eccles too.
Yeah.
Yo, that's the thing. Go ahead. Who was they starting? Who was their five? Who was their starting five?
It was Larry Johnson. I don't know. They don't list some starters up here. I'm just saying the best players. I mean, it was Larry Johnson, Anderson Hunt, who was underrated. That motherfucker used to ball.
He made the league though. He played for Milwaukee.
Yeah, they had Greg Anthony, and then of course the rubber band man himself, Mr. Stretch Armstrong, Stacey Augman. They had Elmore Spencer. Remember, like
I remember him too.
Squad, man. They had this squad, Travis Bryce. I remember him, Like they had actual. They had like 4 or 5 NBA ballers,
Hey, but when you look at them cats. You look at them cats and look at the other college players back then. Them niggas look like grown men. Like
that's what
grown.
They were definitely grown men.
Yeah. It's like where they get these convicts from?
I mean, they look like they had beards and they don't even look. You know how you go back and look at Greg Anthony back then, he looked kind of youngish, but Larry Johnson looked old. Stacey Augman looked like old.
Larry Johnson. I don't know. Did he have his gold tooth? Did he have a gold tooth back then? Larry Johnson might have.
I think he did. He did. I think he did.
He had that one tooth in the front. My bad. I'm looking at the screen. I'm the worst. I was worse tonight. And shout out to everybody who stuck in or watched this because technical difficulties. We're getting used to going live. We don't start doing this on a more regular basis. Like, we start Monday. We're doing Wednesdays. We're gonna be back next Monday. Next Wednesday, we're gonna keep going live, and they'll tighten up. We'll tighten up. I'll tighten up. Not we. I will tighten up because I'm the one fucking up. That's what.
It's all good, man. We definitely need to revisit this '90s because I'm looking at some of these '90s teams: Arkansas, UCLA, Duke, Carolina. Man, the '90s was, and that's why I can't watch college. It's hard for me to watch college basketball now because you don't know nobody.
But back then, though, think
everybody.
about it. You had Syracuse. Even with UConn, you had Kevin Ollie. You had all them cats back then. John Wallace with Syracuse. You had Malik Sealy, St. John. You had all them squads. Kester.
Yeah, man. UMass, yo. UMass had Marcus Camby, Travieso and Padilla, Lou Rowe. Man, they had
the squad.
But that Arkansas team, though. Whew.
Oh, with
40 minutes ahead of Corliss Williamson.
Corliss. You had Dwight Stewart.
Yeah, Scotty Thurman. Scotty Thurman.
Oh, really?
Alex Dillard, though. All he did was shoot threes. He was right before Curtis Staples. He was like the Curtis Staples before Curtis Staples.
He shot from the hog nose.
Yeah. He had a game hit like 13 threes or some shit.
On my visit, my college visit out there that week when they when they won the national championship. That game was crazy.
That's what we got to bring Sam back on to tell some of his college stories. Because Sam went to play football in college for a little bit. And don't go. I'll let him tell his story. But nah, because funny when I met you, I was like, why the fuck this nigga got 13 pair of the same Nikes, different colors? I was like, how the hell he got all these damn shoes and shit? But we'll have to bring Sam on. He got some funny stories, yo.
Little football funding. We ain't going details on that.
That's what you call it, football funding.
Little football funding. I ain't gonna have the people try to come back and take my tractor.
But that's the thing, yo. It's funny. You got 13 pair of shoes, like when you played, like they gave y'all. I want to know. We gotta talk about that. What you got when you played at Arkansas State and playing football, and what I got at ODU.
Man, but first off, you worded it wrong because he didn't get that from Arkansas State. That's why you got to hear these stories. See, you worded it wrong, man.
Yeah.
Your collegiate around that area.
Yeah, it was the pre-setup before I left.
Oh, you was blue chipping it out there, yo.
The naked truth. Yeah.
That's why Shaq his favorite player. Blue chips.
All day.
Yeah, what was
I should have stuck with UVA.
Nah, man, Arkansas State. What division was y'all in? Like, what was y'all conference back there? Was it Sun Belt or was it
Sun Belt? The Sun Belt. It was decent. It was decent. It was a whole new experience, but yeah, it was straight. It was straight.
Coming from Surrey, hell yeah, that was a whole new experience.
No, don't.
Where you go from Surrey? Where you from?
Right, man.
He's from Sussex, not Surrey.
Sussex. Man. He said Surrey, dog. I mean, we cool with Surrey, but you gotta say Sussex. Your
Surrey. That's out to Surrey. That's what my family. We just had our family.
Yeah, definitely, man. Joe Ellis, man. Joe Ellis a legend.
Corey, Craig, DJ, my family. Just out to the brothers. Check them out. Mix Factory Entertainment. Look them up on IG. Yeah, we had it out in the sticks because that's where my people was from. Like the originals.
White no mosquitoes.
The OGs is all from Surrey.
Number of mosquitoes and watermelons.
But my grandma,
what's the thing?
They got the fuck up out of there. They said, "Yo, fuck this shit, man."
What's the difference between Surrey, and Sussex?
Mosquitoes.
Nothing. So Sam, you keep
mosquitoes and honey.
Hey shit, you can drive through Sussex and Surrey, you wouldn't even know what city.
Nah, we
the same shit.
We breed better athletes. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there.
It's not. First off, I know you're not from down there originally. It's not you drive through, you won't know what city you're from. you won't know what county you from because either
County
one of
from
them
whatever.
is a city to say it ain't life. Like, neither one of them is a motherfucking city. But it is what it is. But shout out to Sussex and Surrey. I'm sorry, I got to come in because the time is up. It's almost 10.
Sussex and Surrey just like Buckrow and Phoebe.
Yeah.
Nah, they because we got actually
I'm talking about
stoplights and
just
shit.
the walkthrough.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's almost 10 o'clock. Snowfall's about to come up. I'm about to be up out of here. And y'all about to be up out of here too, because I'm ending this live right now. So thank y'all. Anybody came in and watched for a little bit, this and that. Again, apologize for all the little technical difficulties, but we're working this live thing out. You got anything you want to say? Boom.
Nah, snowfall time, yo. Franklin Saint. Let's get it. Let's move this weight, yo.
We're gonna bring in a little bit of drink champs next time, so we're gonna take shots and talk a little bit more.
Nigga, you ain't said nothing but a word, yo. Let's get it, yo.
All right. If and when you can come back, I mean, you got an open invitation to come back on. So definitely, whenever you want to, just let me know. You jump right back in here. I put your IG page up there. Say it's good at making memes and all types of Photoshop.
Yeah,
He's the fastest.
He's
the Photoshop king.
Yeah.
Quickly.
And then Corey can enter the chat and talk about how great Lancaster is, yo. So y'all can have a country boy battle, yo.
Let's get it. Go ahead, Sam. What you want to say? Like,
no, I'm listening to Phoenix talk about the Lakers. Who your squad, Phoenix?
The Pacers. And we lost the Lakers in the championship. It's snowfall time, yo. I don't know what you're talking about. It's time to go.
But y'all go check out Sam's channel, yo. What's your IG, man? DEEEOUR 2020
2020. It's called the Rich Smith's channel.
All right, yo. Thank y'all for watching, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all the like, share, subscribe, shit. And watch the next video. That's all I'm saying. I'm about to take off the like, share, subscribe. Motherfuckers, just watch the next video.
That's what it is.
Help me help you. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like all of us. No. All of our views.
Straight up.
Views is my views.
Watch your mouth, save your teeth.
There you go. In the words of Sam, wash your mouth, save your teeth. And we out. Peace.
Later.
All right, y'all.
About to go watch Snowfall, yo.
You can get with this, or you can get with that. I think you'll get with this, because this is where it's at. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. I think you'll get with this, because this is where it's at.